I gotta be thankful for something that happened last year. Unfortunately, because of social distancing, I haven't been able to thank this person. This is something that I can't say in an email. And before I get a chance to thank him, I thought I'd share the story here because it really it's a story about how sometimes we have to take negative events and use them to benefit us positively. So I think it applies much more than just between him and I. I am an adjunct professor at one of the startup universities here in the Seattle area. I'm teaching a computer science course. And one day last fall, I had a student that showed up about 10 minutes before my office hours. He was frantically trying to install software to do his homework. He was obviously very frustrated, and I got to give him credit for taking the initiative to come early to make sure everything is in order and all that. But I was in the middle of eating dinner, and I had to put my meal aside. And I thought I could handle the question, and I couldn't wait to get back to my food. And I tried to rush through the answer. Basically, I tried to shove him out the door to make a long story short. And he's a very dedicated student, and he wouldn't let that happen. He's not the kind of student who likes to blame getting a bad grade on his professor. So I got to give him credit for that. But I was trying to shove him out the door. He wouldn't take it, and I just got more and more agitated about that. And he said, it was the first week of class, and he said, I might have to drop this course. I'm already having difficulties the first week. And I got very nervous. You got to understand, a year before that incident, I had lost a job over something that started just like that. I was in a meeting with my boss. I couldn't wait for it to be over to get to my food. I didn't want that to happen again. And somehow I pulled through it, but by the end of that meeting, I was sweating bullets. Fortunately, the rest of the day goes smoothly. I didn't have any other people with trouble setting up the assignments. I didn't have any problems getting through the lecture that day, but I broke out in a cold sweat on the way home. I'm fortunate I didn't have a very long commute at the time, and I couldn't even make it back home. I ended up taking a break somewhere, and I just collapsed in my car. But not long after that, as you saw, this year we had lots of situations where I was separated from my favorite foods because the store ran out, because I had other priorities to take care of, because it wasn't safe for me to go out to get my favorite foods when I was craving them, amongst a host of other problems. And I gotta say, I'm thankful I had the experience with the student that time, because who knows how much worse it could have been with all the stresses that have gone on over the last 3 months. I want to thank him in person eventually, because this is not the kind of thing you could say in a phone call or over an email. And I hope that all of us can, given the experiences of the COVID-19 situation over the last 3 months, we can appreciate how some of the lesser negative events in the past have given us some training wheels to deal with COVID-19. Thanks for watching.